Hi everyone, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. I figured for my very first video here on YouTube, I would do a haul because who doesn't love watching people just show you all the things that they spent all of their money on, or money they didn't have. So I have a haul from Sephora. I went to the VIB Rouge event yesterday where we had first access to a lot of the holiday collections coming out, so I got some things from that to show you, and I also got just some other random things that I wanted to pick up or try, so I hope you enjoy and let me know your thoughts. So the first two things that I'll kind of talk about is I got the Sephora collection by Vera Mona. It's called the Color Switch, and I've seen it in a couple YouTube videos, and I have pretty much near a full 5 stars on Sephora, and so it's just a brush cleaner, but the cool thing about it is, I mean, you wouldn't use this to, you know, replace just cleaning your brush, but it does help if you're doing an eyeshadow look, especially with darker colors, and you need to wipe it off. You can take your brush and clean it, and it cleans it really quickly, and you know, that way if you love the brush, say it's like your favorite blending brush, you don't have to switch out the brush. So I figured I would try that out. It looked really cool. I'll let you know how much I like it. And then the other thing I got was the Beauty Blender cleanser in the solid. I haven't tried this at all before. I've been using baby shampoo because I heard that was good to use on the Beauty Blender, but I just noticed it wasn't getting everything out, or at least it was leaving stains still, and I didn't really like that. And this had even better reviews than the liquid, so I wanted to try it out, and I actually already did use it. It smells like chemicals. Sorry, I always smell everything pretty much. Food, makeup, perfume, everything plastic. I don't even know. It's just everything. But anyway, so I used this earlier today, and the stains were pretty bad, so I let it soak in a bowl with this for a couple of hours, and it looks pretty much brand new. So I am already impressed by this. Let me know if you guys want to see any of the free samples I get ever when I go to Sephora or events like this, or if you would like to see my little samples I get when I get like the 100 point perk or the 500 point perk. I did get the 500 point Makeup Forever perk this time, and it looks really nice. I haven't tested out any of the products, but I can't wait to try them out. But let me know. I don't know if you'd be interested in seeing the free perks or not, or seeing reviews on it. I don't know, but just let me know. Alright, back to makeup, because that is what we are here for, right? I got a foundation that I really was trying to avoid, but I ended up hearing a person with really dry skin love it, and then I heard someone with really oily skin love it, and my skin is mostly dry most of the time, but there are spots like this summer I am getting oily, not in the T-zone, but just the lowercase L zone, like just straight down, and it is very irritating. But since people in both categories love this, I figured I would try it. And this is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation Fluid, and here is the packaging. Is really cool. At first I thought it was a little bit cheesy, but I think that I might actually grow on me. It did look, I literally swatched it in the store. It covered, one little drop covered my entire hand, so I'm thinking it might be full coverage, and it was super glowy, which I love. I mean, when you have dry skin, you always want what you can't have. So a lot of oily people go towards matte, a lot of dry people go towards oily. You always want what you don't have, which obviously my hair. Hello, like I bleach my hair clear. Always want what you don't have. Next up, I got 3 things from Kat Von D, and I really wanted the white concealer. I actually got her new concealer in just a normal shade. I was kind of confused when I saw the white. I'm like, I mean, I'm usually the palest color and everything, but stark white, wow. Alright, and then I saw people using it, you know, to highlight and just mix in when the concealer was too dark, which happens a lot for me because let's face it, all of us, it is so hard finding the correct shade. Even when you're in the middle, which is probably what the majority of beauty products cater towards. I mean, you can be olive, but you can have reddish tone, you could have cool blue tones, you could have reddish tones. I mean, it is hard no matter what. So I really want that white concealer, and now I can't find it. I saw it the one time, and now I can't find it at all. So I might buy it online, but I really like to buy makeup in stores just because, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I don't need to buy clothes in stores, but I have to buy makeup in stores. You would think it'd be the opposite. I don't know. Anyway, so I have 3 things from Kat Von D, and the first one is her liquid lipstick in Project Chimps, and this is really cool because 20% of the retail price will be donated to Project Chimps charity organization, which helps to take chimps that are in biomedical research laboratories and put them into sanctuaries. So I love that. I love animals. I think that that's great. She amazes me time and time again. You could tell she's just genuinely sweet, kind, caring person, and I love that. So here is the color. You know, it says it's like a warm brick red online. Let's see what that looks like. It smells like vanilla. It smells like all the rest of hers. I'll be honest, I'm more of like a mint fan. Don't get me wrong, I love vanilla and I love cake and all that, but I would just like a minty scent. It's a little more fresh to me. Plus, my favorite kind of candy isn't so much vanilla or chocolate. I love sour gummy things. You give me a box of sours and I'm going to love you forever. Anyways, so here is the color. I would say it's pretty accurate. It is a warm red, but I am going to go ahead and say that there is definitely, let me move this light, some, I feel like orange tint to it. I don't know if you can tell, but it is like a burnt orange red, more towards red, but I am getting some orange. I know slight hints in it, but it's a really cool color. I don't think I have anything else like it, or have really seen anything else like it, so you know, I would say check it out. Plus it goes to a good cause. Plus she has definitely one of my top most comfortable liquid lipstick formulations. They dry down and they don't transfer, but they don't literally take every piece of moisture out of my lips, so I appreciate that. Next up from Kat Von D is I got her foundation brush, and I just thought this was so cool. I mean, the pointed tip, it kind of reminds me of a Louis Vuitton heel. The brush is really interesting. It's kind of got an angle, you know, these angles, and then it widens out, you know, here. And I don't know, it looked like it could really fit in, you know, here and everything. I haven't tried anything like this. I usually use a flat top kabuki. A lot of times I don't even use the beauty blender. I only use the beauty blender really for my concealer, or if I do a cream contour. And I know that's weird. I feel like since it shears stuff out, I paid all that money for a foundation. I don't want to shear it out. But I know that there are a lot of foundations I probably would like more if I did it with the beauty blender. So, you know, maybe we'll do that sometime and test out all my foundations with the beauty blender and see how that goes. We'll see. Let me know if you would like something like that. But yeah, I don't even have her foundation. I've never tried it because it does lean more matte. It's supposed to lean full coverage. I love full coverage, but I don't like matte. Sometime I'll probably get it just because I'm a foundation junkie. If there's one thing I love, I want to have every foundation, even if it's not good for me, because maybe I'll just need it and love it. I don't know, but I haven't tried it yet, so I can't tell you. But the foundation brush, I can't wait to try. So there is that. I also got from her, and I saw this and I decided I didn't need it because, oh, Lisa, you don't need all those crazy colors. You're never gonna wear it. Yada yada yada. And I forced myself not to buy it, and then I regretted it. And I don't often regret not buying makeup products because I have so many. I want everything, don't get me wrong, but I don't regret it most of the time because I don't make a lot of money, so can't always afford it. But I regretted this. So when I was at the VIB Rouge event, they didn't have it there, but they called over to another store and they did have it, and they held it for me. and I was so thankful because I really wanted this. But this is the Kat Von D Serpentina palette, and I have her eyeshadow palette, just the all matte shading light contour palette, and she has some of the best powders ever. So I really wanted this. I didn't have any crazy colors by her yet, and these look so beautiful and swatch so beautiful. So here are, let me see if I can, this will be hard because I don't want to blind you guys, but here are the colors, and then you have a gold shimmer right there, which is nice. So it looks like you get 2 mattes and the rest are shimmers. I don't see any with like huge sparkles in it, which is good because then it gets kind of chunky. These are definitely shimmers, they're not satins. But you have 2 mattes. So you know, but you kind of know when you're going into something like this that you're probably going to need another palette to kind of even out the tones. So, you know, that's okay. Let me know if you would like to see okay, next up is the Urban Decay Liquid Moondust eyeshadow in Solstice. Here is the packaging. It is really nice. And I think that's upside down. Here we go. Bear with me. This is my first time. And they had a couple of pink shades. I swatched all of them and they're all beautiful. I mean, it's Urban Decay. They're going to do a great job. Some are chunkier, some are more opaque, some are very pigmented, some are a little more, you're going to want to put shadow underneath it kind of thing. So I tried to choose one that I was going to wear every day. I love the blue, but I knew I wasn't going to wear the blue every day. I love the gold, but I knew I wasn't going to wear the gold every day. I lean a little bit more cool tone. I love warm shadows, but I do lean a little bit more cool tone. So I find myself really, you know, not wanting to go overboard with the warm tones, but, you know, I'll probably want to get them all. But I got Solstice. It was really pretty, and they had a lighter pink shade, and then they had this, and this one has, and let me face this way, but this one has like, let's swatch it and see how this, yeah, this is gorgeous. So here's the tip. It's a pretty fine tip. You can definitely do an eyeliner with it. It's got like a pink bronze base with teal and silver bluish iridescent sparkles in it. I mean, it's really pretty. It's probably going to be kind of difficult to see, but I will try my best. I'm going to do a couple different angles and movements. But it is really nice. I can't wait to play with it. I'll let you know. You know, would you guys like to see an updated review from the haul? Or I was thinking I could do a tutorial with it all and give my opinion, like my review in it. You know, I could try it all out the next few days and then upload a review tutorial on it. That way you could see it in action and hear my thoughts on it. Let me know if that's something you would want. Okay, next up, I will be quick on this. I got the Tarte blush in the shade Exposed. I know this is horrible, but I've never owned a Tarte blush. I don't know why. I get a lot of blushes. I mean, I have, you know, Lancome and Becca and all the Milanis and you know, a bunch. And you hear such great things. But I figured I would go with like a very basic peachy nude, and Exposed look like, that's too much light. Exposed look like it would really, it's hard to see, but Exposed look like it would be like that perfect nude every day. So I got a lot of wear out of it, and I could also really test it out. And I also got a Too Faced blush in the shade Love Hangover, and I'm excited to try this too because I have not tried a Too Faced blush either. I have 45 foundations, but no Too Faced or Tarte, you know, blushes. Makes sense, right? So this is really creamy. and looks even more pigmented. And this is like, oh, that's pretty. It's a pinky peach. So that is Love Hangover by Too Faced. Very pretty. And that's Exposed by Tarte. I wear corals the most and then nudes, so I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of both. Okay, next up, I'm so excited. I will get into the 3 holiday things that I got. I did not get the Too Faced Christmas book collection just because I just got the Too Faced Nikki tutorials, and I've been doing a lot of Too Faced Born This Way concealer, Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I kind of just wanted to get away from toothpaste a little bit. So there's that, but I'll probably get it later on, knowing me. It was really cute, but you know, I have all the Too Faced palettes and everything. I wanted to stay away from it for now. But they had highlighter palettes. They had a Bobbi Brown one, which was super pigmented, super beautiful. You know, it's Bobbi Brown bricks, but it was like a gold, a bronze, and a pink. And I already have like a pinkish one. And let's be honest, I'm really fair, so gold and bronze is not going to be the best on me. But that palette would be perfect for olive and deeper skin tones. If you are a deep skin tone, check out the Bobbi Brown one. It was so pigmented, so bronzy and goldy. Oh, it would look amazing on you. But I decided to pick up the Stila Starlight Star Bright Holiday 2016 palette. And there is a pinkish white color, I mean, how would you kind of describe this? Then a more pinkish champagne color, and then a bronze color. And when I touch these, I mean, they are not the most pigmented pigments. They are not going to be Becca pigmented. They're not going to be Bobbi Brown pigmented. But I am okay with that. I mean, they're still going to be stark, but to say I don't want my highlighter to be pigmented every day is a lie. But at the same time, like, it's a softer, it's not that it's not pigmented, but it's a softer version. I don't know how to explain it. If you can explain it better than me, help me out. But it's a softer, it's not as like intense, but you can still see it. But when you touch these, it doesn't even feel like butter. It feels like you're dipping your hand into like your finger into like just water. That's how smooth and buttery it is. It's insane. So let me swatch these for you. But I can't wait to try these. I haven't tried any yet. My God, they feel so crazy. Oh, you could probably do the highlighter face challenge with this all on its own, honestly. Okay, so I don't know that you'll be able to see it that well. Oh my goodness. And of course I don't have good lighting, but here are the 3 colors. So right here is the lightest. It's going to blend pretty much into my skin. Here is the champagne pink, and then down here is the bronze. I will try to do different angles so you can see, but when we get in daylight and do a tutorial and a review and I put it on my face, you'll be able to see a lot more. So it really is, I don't know. There's nothing, when you touch it, you will want to buy it because there's nothing else. Okay, next up, I'm so excited. I really should not have bought this. It was $100 and Mama does not have $100. I really don't. I really don't. But this was so beautiful. There are not a lot of cool tone palettes. Plus, it's Marc Jacobs. I mean, it's gold with silver lettering, and it's their holiday 240 About Last Night palette. What you do to open it is you just press in and the lid pops up like that. And let's see if I can give you a little, I mean, this is going to be a lot of cool tones. If you love strictly warm tones, you probably won't like this. But since I am neutral to cool, and I also feel like us cool girls, the cool tone palettes always come out second or last or not at all. So Naked 2, Lorac 2. The Chocolate Bonbon palette was really the third in the series. you know, I feel like the cool tone is always coming in second. I understand that we are the lower, you know, part of the beauty world. People who are mid to very deep tone are going to lean warm, so I can understand. I'm not hating, but when I saw this, Marc Jacobs, I haven't tried any of his eyeshadows yet, but he is my favorite foundation. I love his brushes. I love, oh my god, why am I blanking? He is my favorite. Their lip gloss, like, he is definitely one of my top, easily 2 to 3 favorite brands. So I had to try the eyeshadows. I always swatch all those palettes, the Lover and stuff like that, and they're just amazing. But I figured $100. This has 20 eyeshadows, and let's see how many mattes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so at least 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 9 out of 20. So that is pretty good, because usually a lot of times it's rare to see, you know, pretty much half and half. Usually, I mean, if you look at the Urban Decay, there's like 3 out of 12. Come on. We need more mattes. But I'm really excited to try this, so I will let you know if it is worth it. It better be worth it, or I will be seriously irritated. That is all I'm saying. I hate returning stuff. I hate it. I don't know why, but I'm like, meh, I'd rather just keep it in there than return it. Even though with that, if that does not work out, I am returning it. And I'm going to be angry at Marc Jacobs, because everything by him works for me. So, anyways, on to the next. Okay, now, last but not least, is the Tarte. I'm not sure what this is called exactly, but it is for their holiday collection 2016. It is like a book. It is thick, but I'm okay with that. So you open it up and you get, let's see, 24 eyeshadow shades. You get a blush, a highlighter, a bronzer, contour. You could play around, you know, the bronzer and contour would be a blush in themselves. They could both be contours, especially if you're warmer toned. And then you get their eyeliner, their micro liner. You get a lip gloss. Does not say the shade that I can see, but it is like a nude cool tone mauve shade. So that's really nice. I am wearing that today, and it's not sticky so far, which I appreciate. It didn't have a smell that I could detect. Let me smell it. Yeah, I don't have, which I'd rather have, like, either don't have a smell or smell good, but if you smell bad, that's going to be a problem. And then they have their Tarteist kind of travel size mascara, which I've tried. But here is the inside of the palette, and the nice thing about this is, like, yeah, it's bulky, but you could put, like, look at how many shades that is. And let's count the mattes in here really quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 out of 24 shades. That is more than half. That's really good. You're not going to need another palette to travel with. And the nice thing about this is then you get blush, you know, your bronzers, your contour, and your highlight. Plus you can use, you know, this warmer shade, which is supposed to be, I think, the bronzer. You can use that as a blush as well. And this opens up. Please don't fall out everything. And you could fit even more in there if you want to take more eyeliners or mascaras, single pot eyeshadows, other stuff, you know, whatever. It totally works out. You could probably depot this as well. But I will say that it is mostly cool shades, but I am excited to try it. I'm going to also have a entire review and tutorial on this and let you know if I think it's worth it. It was $59, 24 eyeshadows, a mascara, an eyeliner, a lip gloss, a blush, a highlighter, a bronzer, and a contour for $59. That's pretty darn good in my opinion, but I will let you know, maybe everything applies like crap. Then it wouldn't be worth it, you know? You don't need to spend it just because you get a lot. That's the truth, but you can spend it if it's amazing. So I really think that for stuff like this, like foundation, a lot of times you could know if you like it right away or not. I love nothing better than watching foundation reviews. They're my favorite. I'm going to be honest. I love foundation reviews. But I think with like eyeshadow, first impression reviews, it is hard. I don't know that it's fair. I think you need to I think with a lot of powders, you need to get through that first layer. I always feel like there's a film, no matter where you buy it from, unless you buy it from like Lorac. I feel like they would be the only ones because they are so buttery. But you need to get through that first layer. Come on, you know, give it a fair chance review. So I'm going to use this the next couple of days to really get through that first layer, and then I'll let you know. I'll give you the scoop. All right. Thank you so much for going through my first haul with me. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how I did. I know the lighting isn't ideal. It's at night right now too, so this is all just artificial lighting. I know that, you know, I've got a desk back there. I'm on my vanity here. I've got a lofted bed there. There's a bunny down there. You can't see him, but he sure is there. I know this is kind of crazy, but this is just my first video. I would like you to grow with me. Let's chat. You know, I am always able to respond well to positive, you know, criticism. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong. I'm alright. I'm not freaking perfect. So let me know your thoughts. What do you want to see? I really want to interact with you guys. We'll change it up. I'm still getting, you know, I don't know what my intro is going to be every time, or my ending is going to be every time. Clearly, look at me. I don't know. But alright, let me know your thoughts, and I cannot wait until the next video. Thanks.